It is Friday, June 16th, 2023, and today we are going to have the one-man gang against Ricky the Dragon Steamboat in some WWF, WWE, but when these guys were battling, it was WWF 1980s action. So Steamboat with a nice hip tip toss there to the one-man gang. This I'm sure these guys fought each other at some point. I can't remember, but if they didn't, here we go. Let's see what happens here. The gang and the dragon. So CM Punk is coming back tomorrow night on this new AEW show. Um, was it Collision or something? And so that'll be interesting. See what happens with that. I'll definitely have to check that out. And of course, SmackDown's tonight. For those keeping score at home, we got SmackDown tonight. Got the new AEW show tomorrow with Punk. So always something going on. A lot of wrestling on. So yeah, it's what you can't complain about how much wrestling's on. To say there, you can't say nobody can say there's not enough on. But and then if you don't think there's enough on, there's the network, which is you just watch wrestling whenever you want. And then there's YouTube too, because YouTube has a ton of good stuff. You go to YouTube and type in a match, you get the match. If the match happened, it's there. It pops up, and the only way it doesn't pop, the match didn't happen. So that's why I try to have a lot of matches that I like. That matches that didn't happen, because then they're you get to see what would have happened, because there's pretty good simulation of professional wrestling. This WWE 2K game. So we're about a week and a half, a little more than a week and a half to AEW Fight Forever. I'm looking forward to that. I guess June 28th at 9 a.m. it unlocks if you bought the Elite Edition. If you bought the regular edition, it's the 29th. But yeah, it says I think 9 a.m. Eastern it unlocks. And on the so I'll and it's six it actually unlocks early. It's 6 a.m. unless it's 9 a.m. everywhere. I don't know. But whenever I get access to it, I'll have to. My match that day will definitely be an AEW Fight Forever match. Do a Moxley versus MJF or something. We'll see. Or Kenny Omega. I'm looking forward to having all the AEWs, because definitely gonna use the creator wrestler, make some WWF 80s wrestlers in there too. Have a mix. Have Ultimate Warrior versus Kenny Omega in there and stuff. Not that you can't do that with 2K23, but I wanna be able to put those guys in both. But I don't think there's gonna be a community creations in AEW from what I'm reading. You're gonna have to just make them yourself. People will post like formulas, like that's what they used to do with the WWE game. You post formulas and just copy it, and you create the wrestler yourself off of formulas people post online. I think that's what the AEW game is going to do. But I don't know why they didn't have a community creation set up. Like the 2K makes it so easy. You just download, you find who you want, and you just use the people who make them. Because a lot of people enjoy making them. That's it. Because I don't do them well and don't really particularly like creating them. It's very tedious. But people that a lot of people they are more artistic than I am, and they really get into it and create some great wrestlers. Like these right here, this one man gang and this Ricky Steamboat are creations. They're great job. Somebody took the time to, because if you take the time, you can make them really nice. It looks like they were made in game. Just outside of the entrance, not having the theme music and stuff, it's just like the game Heat was in the game. But the AW Fight Forever. I won't know till I actually get it, but that's what I read. We'll see what happens with that. But if you have to just do the formulas, then I'll have to see. I wonder how many spots are going to be for created wrestlers too on AEW Fight Forever, because there's 100 on. If you didn't know, there's 100 on WWE 2K23. I don't know how many they're going to be in. I doubt there's going to be 1,500 like Fire Pro, but I think Fire Pro has 1,500 because the graphics are so like low resolution that they can handle more. Because this game has trouble with 100. It crashes a lot. So they're probably not going to be increasing the amount on WWE 2K anytime soon. Right. Pardon the whip in the rope bug. that they didn't fix yet. They just do that again. If the guy's down, they just start whipping themselves in the ropes continuously until he gets up. At least it doesn't stop the match completely. You just have to wait through it. But that's what they do. All right, here we got a cover here. Ricky Steamboat has 2.5 finishers here. Steamboat's finisher is he does a high cross body off the top rope. For those that didn't know. And One Man Gang does I have him do a splash. He did like a a gourd buster thing too, but I got him doing a splash. There, he just did it. That's the gourd buster. I think that's called a gourd buster. I don't remember all the move names. He kicked out, but his finisher is a splash. He has a finisher now. See if he uses it. One Man Gang was one of the great big guys of the '80s. So had, of course, like all those guys, he fought Hogan for the title a few times and had some good matches. That was a weird tie cross body by Steamboat, missing that. Steamboat. This is his. I guess this is his WrestleMania 3 gear that the person made because this will be the white tights, which is of course one of the great matches from one of the great matches of all time, in my opinion. I don't know what matches you like, but I love that match. Definitely one of the great WrestleMania matches. It's right there with Shawn Michaels and Undertaker, WrestleMania 25. There he is whipping the ropes again. The gang's busted open. I think they did. So there's gonna be a lot of blood in the AEW game. It looks like from the screenshots I saw. Looking forward to playing it. I pre-ordered the Elite, so I'll have an AEW match up on the 28th for those who want to see the game or aren't buying the game. I'll be posting that. No, so I didn't get it. I want to see Diablo 4. That looks pretty cool. Cause I enjoyed 3. I still play 3. 3 was great. Anybody playing Diablo 4? It looks pretty cool. At some point I'll have to get it. I want to get the Zelda game too. There's some good games out, and Street Fighter 6. There's a few games I'm looking at, but I can't. I love wrestling games more than anything, so I mostly just play these games. Cause I played MLB The Show, but because of this wrestling game, I played a lot less than I would normally. See if the gang and what are the games I'm looking forward to? Of course, Mad, the yearly Madden 24. Hopefully it's hopefully it's good. All right, Steamboat's working the back over on the gang here. One Man Gang. Remember, he was in World Class Championship Wrestling before he came to the WWF. Then, of course, he went on to be Akeem. And then he teamed with the Big Boss Man. Yeah, I got to do some more matches with those guys. Akeem and the Big Boss Man. We've got a count here. No, kick out. Steamboat's not using his finishers. He's stacking them up there, not using them. He has all 3's maxed out. He can't even get any more finishers. They should raise it to 10. 3. I think 3 is a little low. I should let him. 10 would be good. And yeah, there used to be a set out here. I think I mentioned that. Here Comes the Pain. There was a setting where you could have unlimited. You just go in there, you can just use a finisher over and over again. You could have really quick matches too, because the finisher would end it. Oh, look at this. This is not gonna be good. The gang jumping off 400 pounds off the top rope. Look out. But at least he didn't splash him. Double axe handle is pretty bad. There it is. Now it's a splash. That may be it. Let's see if he got Steamboat here. No, wow, Steamboat kicked out. Wow, Steamboat's tough. Yeah, one of the greatest arm drag takedowns I've ever seen. Ricky Steamboat. No kick out. He's one of the best. He of course, yeah, he won the Intercontinental title WrestleMania 3 from Macho Man. And he had, of course, he had. I guess some people probably think his matches with Flair were better too. He had great matches with Flair. I guess those are in '89. They were. Yeah, I think it was in '89. They were 2 years after the WrestleMania match. No, here we go with the whip and the rope. See, gang should be attacking him right now. He's just doing that whipping and the rope. I hope they patch that. There was a patch the other day, but it didn't fix it. Hopefully, maybe the next patch will do it. But there's like a patch a month now for the downloadable content. So it won't be another one until July. Around was it 19th is the next one. The next DLC I'm looking forward to is Zeus is in it. If you don't know who Zeus is, he was character in the movie Hulk Hogan did in 1989 called No Holds Barred. He was the bad guy, and they actually brought him into pro wrestling, and so they made a Zeus out of him, which is pretty cool. As I made him his character actually be in the wrestling because he was Zeus in the I mean he was Zeus in the movie, and they made him come into wrestling as Zeus too. But he was a what was his name? Lister. He was in Friday, I think, and stuff. But he was more an actor. But he had a brief stint in the wrestling. And I think he did something in WCW too, if I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember all so much wrestling I've watched. It's hard to remember it all. Nice move by Steamboat here, who still hasn't used his finisher. He's just sitting on three. I think he used one of them. Yes, there he goes. Honky Tonk Man taught him that. That looked like that was like the neck breaker. It was a Honky Tonk Man called that. That was his finish called the Shake, Rattle, and Roll. He used to call it, but it was just a neck breaker. Mass Superstar used it too. Do you know who the Mass Superstar was? He went on to beat Demolition Axe. Here's his finisher. No, that wasn't it. He just did the thing. Wow, there's Steamboat. He's celebrating now. He's happy. He got the gang down. Let's see if the gang. I remember the first Survivor Series. The gang. It was Bam Bam Bigelow against Bundy, the gang, and Andre, and Bam Bam pinned Bundy and the gang. That was crazy. Go back and watch the first Survivor Series. The main event of the first Survivor Series, last match on the card. I always liked the ending of it. Hulk Hogan got counted out, and it was Andre. It was Bam Bam alone against three monsters. Oh, he missed his finisher. Let's see if the gang he could use his finisher right now. Let's see. This match is 12 minutes long. It's going a long time here. Past 10 minutes. Just noticed. Past 10 minutes. So I always put the clock in the corner so you have an idea how long the match is going. The gang was doing the whip-in thing. That's just weird. I love this game, but there's some complaints like that. The community creation's crashing way too often, and that whipping the rope when you do an AIAI match is instead of him attacking his opponent, he just starts whipping himself in the ropes incessantly. There's the finisher. Boom. That may be it now. This may be it. We'll see. Yeah, that's it. So the one-man gang beats Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. All right. I will see you on Monday. Have a nice weekend. This is match 104. Bye-bye.